Hello there, everybody. You are here for episode 2 of The House of the Red Door. Number 2, The Meeting. So, last time on The House of the Red Door, our heroes came from the old orphanage of a eccentric billionaire Rackmen. Their past was fraught with the tragedy as a house fire struck many of their siblings and took their lives. They have returned. To give you a little recap on our heroes, Adon plays Doug, who is a pickpocket thief who's been struggling most of all with the visions of the past he's seen. Stuff's cloudy for him. Things fall in and out of memory. He saved many, but he couldn't save all of them. And there were things he saw that day that haunt him to this day and make him question who he is and what really did happen that day. Another one of our heroes is Mark. Mark is a game designer. He's fairly well off, personally, and he even did some work on Elden Ring. He stayed at town while Doug left to explore his own life, to flee the tragedy that happened, while Mark stayed behind. Despite his best attempts to keep the family together and keep them communicating, people drifted apart. Ben is our last hero, and he left after seeing a horror as he saw one of his siblings' eyes boil from his sockets. He couldn't even tell which one it was due to the already sufficient amount of fire that had taken their skin. But he's returned, as of all of them and their other siblings. And why? For their adoptive father, Mr. Rackmen, is dead. Cancer taking his life. Our heroes arrive, and they all arrive at different points. Bob and Mark goes to the airport to pick up Bob. Meanwhile, Doug awakens from a bad nightmare driving through the town. As they proceed from the airport, both Mark and Bob both heard tales of children playing near the oil containers. Meanwhile, Doug made his way through the town, a town which he had been in several times actually within recent years, to of course sell whatever stuff he could to the pawn shop Louis. The pawn shop owner Louis. But yes. But as it continued, both parties made their way to the McDonald's, where Doug was met by the strange and confusing case of the fact that the eggs were broken. Luckily, he was able to get his egg McMuffin, despite the best attempts of a very lazy worker from McDonald's. Bob was, of course, insulted over his blood pressure, and has a very large palate when it comes to McDonald's, much to the sadness of Mark's wallet. But all would arrive at their house at different times, Bob and Mark arriving first, as Doug took a very long time to eat his sandwich. When Bob and Mark arrived, they spoke to several of their siblings, and of course looked at the estate, which had fallen into some amount of disrepair since their departure, as a majority of servants had been fired after the fire. They wandered into the hallowed house, and both went their separate ways. They spoke to Lilith briefly, who had an awkward and a little bit terse exchange with Bob. Bob spoke to his adoptive brother Julius, who he wasn't in the NFL, but he was considered. But yes, Bob made a strange discovery of the living room, one of many rooms that Rackman had made in his declining mental health. Or perhaps there's more to these rooms. Only time will tell. Meanwhile, our good friend here, Mark, had gone upstairs and had gone to meet with Mr. Lewis, the current holder of the Rackman estate. They discussed briefly on how to divide the estate, to which Lewis found himself slightly annoyed by Mark's constant pushings to get the mansion, to which he said that he would just have to wait for everyone else, that he was not the boss of things around here yet. Continuing onwards, but all would meet up after Doug arrived to the mansion and talked to his adopted brother Reggie for a little bit. Reggie would talk briefly about how he became a horror writer, as well as the fact that the house itself was still scary all these years later, and asked Doug whether or not he thought Rackman had done it. To which Doug responded simply he didn't know. All he knew was that the fire had happened, and he tried to get as many as he could. All would meet up in the meet room to discuss the matter of the estate. All 12 of the siblings. And that is where the story begins today. The meeting. Okay? And we're going to wait for a second for one of our players to come back, Gavvin. So, but yes. Do you three have anything to add to that recap that you feel like I missed?
No, but I would like to say that Gavin is very much here.
Yeah. Gavvin is now here.
He's been here.
Yeah, for a second. But yes. Okay. You all sit around in a big meeting room around this dark maplewood table. It's a big circle. The 12 siblings around you, you know. They're like looking down the list, Bob, you know. You see Doug in like a gray hoodie and like sweats. You see that he's not quite as well off as he looks to be, you know, a little bit scraggy beard, but still tall, somewhat fit. But yeah, it looks like he's kind of falling like a little bit of rough at times. Yeah, you go past Julius, who's still wearing his green faded blazer. You see he's holding his head as he sips on the water. You see this enough. You see that somebody to recognize, and then after a few seconds, you realize, oh, that's Nicole. Nicole is this kind of like shorter, like brunette. You see she's cut her hair like kind of short. She's wearing like a green jacket. She's got like a tie dye like blouse underneath, and some like long white sweatpants. She's like smiling and she talks to Reggie. Of course, you saw Reggie when you earlier out the window. Tall, like autumn red leaves. Wears glasses. You know, kind of like stubby beard. As he kind of like laughs as they discuss about things and their respective things, as they are both artists of their own regard. You heard that Nicole took on an art career and sold several art paintings to various successes. Mason is an author, apparently, from what you can overhear. Meanwhile, Reggie is an author, from what you can hear, not Mason. But yes. Meanwhile, Doug, again, you notice Reggie, and then you notice that, and then you notice Mason. Mason's like older now, way older. He was like one of the oldest among you, but he's still not the same. It makes sense, but yeah, he looks older than he is. You see that his black hair's kind of tinged with gray. He's got like a full beard. Like kind of finely combed. He's like an army jacket, like a white like muscle short underneath, like big cargo pants. He lets like a sigh as he just like looks around the table at everyone, smoking like a cigarette. He blows a puff of it off, and you see that Julius kind of wipes it away. Meanwhile, Adam is this taller, like blonde guy, fairly muscular. He was the golden child. You remember getting like a few fist fights with him, back in the day, Doug, over the fact you'd always get in trouble. He was a real kiss ass once you remember to Rackmen. If you have any guess, he's probably gonna get some better deal out of this than the rest of you. But yes. And meanwhile, Mark, it's like, Ken, like chilling there. Again, he's gone chubbier. He's not fat, but yeah, wears glasses now. Like short black hair. He's wearing like a buttoned-up white short and some like, gray dress pants. You hope his family started. He's got a wife. They aren't in the room right now. They're busy doing other things. You see Rose next to him, like on her phone. Then you see Stephanie, tall, blonde. She's a bombshell. And you see that she's kind of like scratchy, like at her neck. Just like super knows what's gonna happen with this. You see that Mary's at like the far end, like kind of like brunette with like kind of like dark hair, brown, like Dorothy Brown. Big green eyes. She like sits there. She's wearing like a blue dress with like some sweats underneath, and she's just like She's just looking at the file, super interested about the money. And so yes, all of you guys are just standing there. So, and Lewis is at the head of the table, just kind of like waiting to see which one of you guys opens up the file first. Yes, that's you guys are siblings. Everyone's sitting with anticipation.
Me, Douglas, will grab the file off the table.
Okay, Douglas, you grab the file quickly, and you open it up, and you see that there is two things in there. There is a large envelope that says, "Do not open until video is watched," and you see like a CD player, like not CD player, a CD. And as soon as you grab it, you see Lewis kind of like snaps his fingers, and two guys like roll in like a TV. He says, "Put it in over there." And Julie's like, "What the fuck is this? Look, what do we get it here, little man? Like, just fucking tell us. Only play these fucking games with you, man. Julius a little more. He wants to get this done. You can tell he's agitated." And Cole's like, "Yeah, look, Julie, and look, Lewis, we came here to get this done. Julius is right. I don't want to watch whatever he left for us." And he's like, he specified very clearly, Lewis says, the video was to be watched before we began about the dividing of his estate. It's that simple. Adam's like, "Please, guys, just play the video. So all he wanted. Come on. Can you just give the man one last request?" Reggie's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. I can't be his perfect son." Mason's like, "Jesus fucking Christ. Put in the video, Doug. This shit's ridiculous." Adam's like, "Thank you. Yeah, put in the video, Doug."
Win.
Yeah. You put in the CD and, it starts up, and you guys see that Rackman's old bedroom as he sits like a bed, like a rebreather strapped to him. An oxygen mask on, you hear the beeps of machines around him. He's frail. He's gone bald, with strings of gray hair on him still. You hear the rattle of his chest, like an empty spray paint can. It looks like just living. It's a painful experience for him. And you see him slowly like stand up in bed, sitting up. He looks like a corpse, Stephanie says. Ken's like, "I didn't realize it got so bad for him." Adam's like, "Yeah, it was bad." Looking off in the distance, looking at the video. He was there, all of you know, for Rackman in his final days. And then you see Rackman take off the mask. "Hello, children. It took you long enough to return to your home. I wondered when all of you would. I suppose it took my death. Or, well, most likely my money for majority of you." He takes like a big breath. You see it cough like hard. "Well, I'm dying. I have only 3 months left. The matter of my estate must be put into question. I have over $3.4 billion in my bank accounts. And with all of my assets, my physical assets, combined with that, most likely closer to $7 billion. But none of you will see a single penny of it." And you guys see Julie. She's like, "There's no fucking way." She slams his fist on the table. Like, shakes out. Like, "Calm down." Mason's like, "There's no fucking way. He fucks us even now. After everything, he doesn't give us a single fucking cent." And Luke's like, please, just watch the video. Watch the video. And everyone comes out for just a few minutes just to see what they all managed to say. "Unless, of course, you do me one last favor to prove that you are still of my blood. Simply stay in the house. 1 year is all I ask. I think each of you will have the $7 billion divided amongst the 12 of you." He reaches over and grabs a calculator. "Allow me to do it." He coughs a lot. Ugh. He had his hands shaky. "Each of you will be walking away with roughly $162 million.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone who leaves the house before the year is up will have their name cut out of my will. And a final memento to all of you. I did keep following all of you in your various careers. Despite what you believe, I am a father who does consider his children." And Julie's like, "Really? You guys gotta talk shit even now?" And Luke's like, "Just watch the video." Julius. As you see Rackmen, like, reach over to, like, an envelope, pull it out. So, yes, you nearly were the AFL. A pro athlete. Too bad you weren't as good of a driver. Maybe next time, with the 12-pack sit on the shelf. And you see Julius get so fucking angry. You see Toad's like beat red. Like his skin goes from black to red. Bro just turned from a lump of coal to like a red hot one. Instantly. And then you see him grab another one. Adam. You're a sheep. A blind man could have guided you. Doug. You've been effective at being a rat, I suppose. And if the measure of one's life was off what he took off others' backs, then you would have no equal. Mark, if only you could meet your ambition with actual skill, then perhaps you would have to grovel and beg for the mansion, as I'm assuming you will do. And Bob, well, I have nothing to say about you. Well, what's new there? Nicole, for all your attempts to be one, to be a man, is still a little girl from all those years ago. A disappointing failure. Mason, the soldier, well, not a very good one considering what remains of your squad. And you see a Mason is just like mumbling on his breath, like his fists clenched, like fucking blood red. Reggie, to call you a writer would be as to call Harambe a poet. Your skill is fluent as that of a kindergartner. Need I say more but the sales of your books? Lilith, really, what have you amounted to, besides being a whore? Can you do away your potential at being the doctor, a head surgeon, for 3 brats and a wife? You could have adopted. I did, and look how it turned out for me.
I forgot how big of a dick he was.
Stephanie. Well, really, how many times have I had to pay off one of your dealers? And finally, Mary. Well, I think you know what I'll say here. And I think that you're used to silence responding from your efforts. And you think Mary's about to cry. And he looks down, he's like, but maybe you all prove that maybe you are more than something of your faults. That you were the 12 who were supposed to live. Or, maybe, my money will go to no one. Instead, it will be divided amongst my fellow businessmen. At least I know they will make use of it. Something of more value than whatever sandcastle you build only to fall apart the next day. Well, this is the end of this video. Good luck, my children. Your father loves you. As the video ends.
You can say my name at all.
He said your name.
Oh,
Yeah, he called you a rat.
Oh.
Said you were a
I
rat.
forgot how much our dad sucks.
Did he call me Bob?
Yeah.
He didn't
He called you Bob.
He didn't even say my name right.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole point.
Yeah, I got that.
Do you say that loud? You say everyone's just kind of like in states of shock, and kids like, I fucking hate him. And you see Julie's told Lewis, there's no fucking way he can do that, right? And Lewis is like, that's the choice of his will, and if that's, and Adam's like, just shocked that he would just talk Rackmen would just shit on him so hard. Lewis is like, this is fucking ridiculous. I'm leaving. And Lewis is like, you step out that door. I'm striking your name from the will.
So we can't leave and get like clothes and stuff?
We can't pick up our
No,
stuff.
I mean, you can leave, but you have to stay in the house. You have to live in here for a year.
That's not that hard, but
Mason's
We
like, I'm
just have to
done.
live here.
Mason's like, this is some bullshit. What? Is
Well,
this
what? if somebody leaves the house, is the money that they get forfeit to everybody else still in the house?
Yes, Lewis says. Mason just fucking like kicks his chair over, like claps
Mr.
and grabs.
Beast.
And you see Lilith just grabs like a fucking like her phone, just like she tosses the TV, she cracks the screen. She just like fucking screams. She's like, "Son of a fucking bitch!" And she like stands up, fucking like her like fist clenches. She kicks the fucking wall, motherfucker.
God
And,
damn it, Dad.
Mary's just full on cry at this point.
How am I supposed to
And
get my
you all-
stuff? It's a 2-hour flight from here.
Reggie just grabs his his like glasses and takes them off and just looks at the table. He's like, "Fucking asshole."
Always about what he wants, never about what anybody cares about.
Oh, shut up, Mog, Reggie says. You were on his dick just a few fucking minutes ago for the video.
Well, you know what? He's a fucking asshole, and I wasn't on his dick.
Kids,
Never
like, I
meant
don't
to
know.
Adon.
Y'all are pissed because he called you out for very true things, guys. Let's all calm down.
And then Julie's towards you, Doug, what the fuck are you talking? You're a pickpocket, stealing son of a bitch, man. You haven't done all this fucking thing in your life.
Is this the guy that didn't make it to the NFL?
Yeah, because he got a car wreck because he was drunk and he hurt his leg.
Hey man, my car may look bad, but it probably looks better than your car.
He like grabs you, just like fucking slams you into the table, like by your shirt. Want to say some shit again, bro? Want to say some shit again? And instantly, like Adam and Kaden get up and like grab like Julius by his arms, like, "Calm the fuck down, man. Calm down." And as he's like, "This is fucking great. I'm going to the wine cellar." And Nicole's like, "Oh, you
I'm going
asshole."
to claim the master bedroom for myself, guys. Thank you very much. And I run to the master bedroom.
Lewis is like, "Wait, no, the room's." And everyone's just like freaking the fuck out. And yeah, he's like, "How could he say those things?" This kid's like, "Julius, calm down, bro. He didn't mean it. Fuck you, Duck. Fuck you, man. Meet me outside right fucking now. Me and you, man. Me and you."
Do you think about anything besides trying to be the strongest man here?
I don't know. Do you care about anything besides getting a fucking mansion? You haven't given a fuck about any of us, bro. And Adam's like,
No, I do. You do. You know, I tried to keep in contact with a lot of you.
Adam's like,
A
"Oh
lot
my
of you
god."
just kept walking the fuck away.
Nicole's like, "I'm sorry, Mark. Our lives don't revolve around yours. Okay?" Mason's like, "You are all so fucking home. I remember why I fucking left this place to begin with. Jesus." Adam's like, "Guys, I'm sure he did this for a reason." "Shut the fuck up," Lil says. "Please." Stephanie gets up. "Y'all so... This is fucking bullshit." She like fucking like throws like her drink at the wall. The glass shatters. Lewis is like, "By the way, I don't know what's over to you. You guys gotta pick up this." And everyone just looks at Lewis. Lewis is like, I'm done talking. What's Ben doing? How's he reacting? Just in shock that his dad can't even remember his name. He called him Bob.
Yeah, and the fact that I live 2 hours flight away from here, so if even if I want to stay, I'm not going to be able to have any of my stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So, Doug,
I'm just sitting there with my hand on my head. Sorry, Doug.
Yeah, your head's in your head, just devastating. Because this is pretty devastating. You know, I don't know how you felt about Rackman, but for him not even to, on his deathbed, try to even get your name right, and just say that he has nothing to say about you, and that's nothing new, is pretty fucking brutal.
Fuck. I really remember him not being such as big of an asshole.
And Adam's like, he's not, as he walks up to you. I'm sure he did this for a reason, to try and help us. He was super insightful about
I think it'd be because he's a selfish asshole.
That's all you were saying like a few hours ago. Or was that before or after you found out you could get the mansion? Adam says before he just walks in the room.
You know what? First of all, unlike every other of our siblings, I actually liked Dad, mainly because I was a better kid.
Adam's like, yeah, I did too.
But I never thought he would stoop to a point so low that he would do nothing but just disrespect his kids. The last thing we hear from our dad is him
So,
just completely making fun of us, saying that we're all mistakes.
Adam's like, we haven't given him a whole lot of reason not to say that, have we? And then Reggie's like, I'm sorry, Adam. Did you not hear his little diss track part he had on YouTube? He kind of shit all over your little golden boy act you have. Adam's like, I'm not a golden boy, Reggie. Reggie's like, oh, I'm sorry. I forget. I'm sorry. The blonde hair makes it hard to remember that sometimes. Sorry, Goldilocks. And he walks up the room.
I'm so confused. It's fucking. I still don't I never got it. Adoption. He even make fun of our brother for making a family. Normally that's a good thing. That's a good thing in life.
Kid's like, yeah, right? And Stephanie's like, he's not gonna fuck any of us. He was so fucking egotistical. Nothing more but fucking like trophies for him. He's a dick. That's the short and simple of it. He's being a dick right fucking now. I'm not letting him fuck me over the last bit of money I had. I don't care if I gotta stay in this fucking haunted house. And she just like walks out.
I mean, truth is, that is a lot of money.
Everyone in the room now is you, Ben, you, Mark, and just that's it. Everyone else is gone. Everyone else is left. Oh, Lewis is there still. Mr. Lewis, as you see, he's grabbing his suitcase, putting his bag and his computer. It's like dusty off his glasses. He's like, so that's the terms of your late father's will and testament.
So, Lewis, how strict is the whole stay in here?
Well, it's pretty clear. You have to live here.
How will I get my stuff? Or does he have stuff? What about all the rooms? Like, I found a banana room.
You mean the lemon room?
I found a lemon room. It's full of lemon candy.
Why can't you get into the lemon candy drawer? That's supposed to be a secret.
I was curious because it was a room full of lemons.
Lewis is like, what's your question? Yes, there's plenty of food here, plenty of everything you could want. All the rooms are full.
His point is that he doesn't even live here. He lives in a long flight away. All of his actual stuff that he needs for his work, all over there. He can't even get that without forfeiting his will.
Kid lives in California, and Julius lives in Montana.
It's like he lives such a long flight away, and he can't even get part of the will.
Lewis came all the way from Florida. It's pretty bad for everyone, Lewis says. This is what your father's choice was, and I'm just here to enforce it.
Alright, I'll figure something out.
I'll call the moving company. My shit, at least. Why are my siblings live here? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go call the moving company service.
Yeah, so...
Yes, I call a moving company service so I can rent a moving truck.
So, okay, he's like, yeah, you hear the front desk answer. What is it?
I need one truck, just for today.
Okay, what do you want us to move?
I'll give him my apartment listing. Actually, I'll give him my apartment listing. Tell him where Key's at. I want him to move all my furniture out. Bring it to here. Sound good?
Okay.
And I'm gonna go check out my old room.
One more question. How much we talking for this job? We get paid by the weight that goes to the truck. And then, of course, gas. So...
Well, what do you mean by weight? Like, let's say maybe...
Depending on how much floor you have to do. So if it's 1,000 pounds.
Well, let's see here. I got one couch, a singular futon, a papasan chair, 2 desks, and then just a dresser and some electronics.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, we'll bring it down probably next week.
I kind of need it today.
Okay,
I'll pay extra.
we'll get it. Let's see. Where can we get this? We could do. Well, this is a tough spot you put me in here, man.
It's not a lot of moving, and a lot of the furniture is pretty small.
Well,
And
maybe we'll
and
talk about
honestly,
Brad.
if you just drop all the furniture off here, just unload the truck, I'll move it on to my new house.
Okay. 6-7 grand.
6-7 grand. All right.
Okay, we'll get there by tomorrow, at the latest.
Okay.
Okay, so. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go check out my old room.
So yeah, you head up there and you walk in on the third floor and you see that you guys' quarters, of course, with the school, so you see all the floorboards do, significantly do with the rest. And
Well, that's nice, at least.
you walk in, you see 2 beds in there. You see this one's too small for you. You see the TV stand against like the far wall, the big window.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drag one of the.
I mean, it looks exactly.
I'm gonna drag the 2 beds out of the room.
You drag the 2 beds out.
I'm just gonna leave them in the hallway. Okay.
You just leave them there. Yeah. I mean, it's the same. As you walk around, you notice there's the shelf, and you open up one of the drawers, see it's all the Power Ranger toys you used to have. He bought he bought a replacement for all of them.
Hog! Dex not a big asshole!
Yeah. He's not a big asshole.
He's just a slight asshole.
Yeah. You got a ton of DVDs everywhere. You have you have fucking 5-bar Wi-Fi stalling here. So
Well, I'll be able to do my job here at least. That doesn't
you do have
change
a bathroom.
for me.
You do have a bathroom connected to your room, so you have your own private bathroom, as well as a little patio outside your window.
Oh, that's nice.
There's a door at the side. You can walk out there.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna clear out the room and get it ready for all my shit.
You want to clear all the stuff out just to make room for your stuff when it comes in.
Yeah.
Okay, you push everything out. You leave it around. Oh, you're outside. You kind of dust yourself off. It was a lot. Yeah, I mean, it's empty now. You look around and the room. You let a breath. You don't begin to visualize where you can put all your stuff. How my computer goes there, my sofa will go there, my futon. Yeah. Anything else you wanted?
Nope.
Okay. It was about 1. Meanwhile, Adon, you left pretty early, Doug, you were out there. You were this shit sucks. I'm gonna get the master bedroom. As you go and you reach the spiraling staircase that leads to the house. You kind of take a step and you pause. You pause your steps for a second, looking at them before you continue on. Let's just push yourself forward. You get to the floor, the 4th floor, right before the attic, and you saw the master bedroom's Rackmen's old room. Besides that, most of the bedrooms are on the 3rd floor.
Hey, you can say that the final thing you stole from him was his room.
The final thing you stole was his room. Yeah, Aiden. The final thing you got.
Me, honestly, I want to look around.
You walk into his bedroom and again, you see it's basically a small house in the mansion. His bedroom takes up one of the corners, so it's his own living area. So there's a living room with several chairs, a kitchen built into the side with a fridge, a stove, some counters. Even though it's big, you've never been in here. You've only ever been in his office. You walk into the back room and you see that he has his like a bunch of bookshelves and his desk, kind of like on the left side or right side is his large stained glass window. You see there's beds there. You see there's even the old medical equipment just like hanging around. They just left it here. So yeah,
Is that it? That's all in the room.
it's pretty spacious. Yeah, there's also the bathroom, which is fucking huge, and a very spacious closet. Yeah, and you see that he has a picture of you guys hanging above his desk, as well as like dozens of others of the other generations he's had at his mansion.
Yes, I want to look for. Is it just like a picture of like all the orphans from
And
when
all
I
the
was
old
there?
things. Yeah, for when you were there.
I want to look for my two best friends, Robert and the other one.
Maurice,
Yeah, Maurice.
you look and you see Maurice and Robert up there. You see all three of you like had your arms wrapped around to like looking at the picture and the camera, all like smiling. You see that Maurice has like tons sticking out, and Robert was like throwing up like fucking like bunny ears behind your head, and you in the middle. You remember that day? How long it took to get everyone together, all 43 of you. It must have took, oh my god, probably like an hour or two to get everyone together and everyone standing still for that picture. Remember how long it took and how happy you when it was over. And just how much fun you had just messing about the entire time. It was a good day. Yeah, your head kind of drifts up and you touch, the picture, thinking about it. But yeah, your head drifts away, you stand there. Yeah. So what do you want to do now?
I don't know. I wanna like. Is that it? I seen everything in the bedroom.
Yeah, everything in the bedroom, the kitchen area, the living room area, the bathroom, his library office area.
Alright, dope. Is there like paper and like a marker or something, and I could write Doug's room on it, and then put it over the
Uh,
front door.
Doug's room, yeah, you dig through his desk, you try through it, you grab like a highlight, you grab like a marker, and you grab a piece of light paper, you grab some tape, and you put Doug's room. Then you put like a angry face at the end of it, and you tape on the door. Yeah, you've claimed it. You put down, this is Fort Doug now. You staked your claim to the house.
Yes. Forge Doug.
It's Fort Doug. But yeah,
Now I wanna. I don't know. I don't really need to steal anything.
everything's here for you, yeah.
I'll just like explore the house now.
I thought you said you was gonna steal something either way.
I will.
Oh my god, that was well. But yes, you all just explore the house. Oh no. Yeah, well, what you notice. Oh shit. Okay, so what you notice is that he has a big carpet in the living room, right? In like the living room section.
Yeah.
He sees a few like chairs like around some red chairs with like this yellow triangle pattern. You notice the rug's kind of like pushed back a little bit. Looks a little funky. So you grab it straight to that. You see there's like a reed in the middle of it. Like there's something underneath the carpet.
Look then.
You kind of roll up the carpet. You see there's a fucking trap door.
Whoa. I wanna. Is it locked?
No, there's like an
I wanna.
iron bar to pull it off.
Okay, well I wanna like look for like a flashlight.
You dig around the kitchen. You find like a big like flashlight. There's some like double batteries next to it. You put them in, put it on. It's pretty bright. Yeah.
Alright, W. Honestly, I'm gonna go down there.
Okay, you go look down there and you see that it's very small. You have to crawl. And you see there's like a skateboard type thing, like a Just a wooden board with like wheels on it. They can use to like slide around in there.
That's what's under the trapdoor.
Yeah, that's what's under. Like a big path, like a tunnels, like a bunch of tunnels. And they're super small. I guess a Rackman would just, lay his belly on this when he would go through and just kind of wheel around up there.
Alright, dope. I wanna do that. That seems like tons of fun and very safe.
So, what do you want to get on in there?
Yeah, I wanna get up in there.
You crawl in there. And you sit on the thing. You have like rails on it, so you can like move around a little bit. But it would like fall off.
Wait. I imagine it's not a pickpocket. I have a knife, right? So I wanna like whip out like I don't know whatever knife I would have,
And
like a
CQB style,
switchblade or whatever, and then just like flashlight like some Die Hard type stuff, man.
you just roll around the ceiling.
With like
But,
my knife out in front of me, and my flashlight, like as a Call of Duty game.
Yeah. So you really roll around in there, and as you go, you realize that you're like in the hallways right now. You see there's a little corner, so you can be off into rooms. You can look down into the third floor, since you're on the fourth floor, so you can like look down everywhere right now. But yeah, you're like
Well,
wheeling
that's not
around,
creepy.
and you wheel past, and you notice that a lot of the tunnels lead directly over your guys' old rooms. Like
Wow.
as you wheel around, you see that you see Ken. And you're like looking through, and there's peepholes everywhere, like thin cracks that like you can look through, but they can't look through. And as you go, you like look through. You see Ken as he like holds his like wife. I think there's like strawberry blonde goal. You see his like 3 kids that like play on like an Xbox. They've set up in the back of the room. You see he's like talking to him about it. And yeah, he's just watching them. You feel pretty weird. And you sit there and watch your adopted brother talk to his wife. I just don't know if I don't know if we can stay here, honey. Honey, it's $160 million. Look at you for the kids. Call it, all of it, all done. Never to walk again, honey. But we have to stay for a year? I don't like this place. I know you don't like it either, Ken. I care about what I want, Samantha. I care about what the kids need. They need this money. We need this money. Come on.
Roll that.
Huh? You want to keep
That's gonna
rolling?
keep rolling.
You like backpedal out of the room and you just keep rolling. Like rolling through the halls. And as you do it, you reach this like intersection. And then you see something like shiny in the dark.
Towards it with my
Yeah,
flashlight.
You lift up your flashlight and you see that it's like a torn up like green like small sweater. You see there's like a little golden ring in it. And like tucked in one of the sleeves. You see it's all torn up. Like scratched over a wild animal torn up.
Oh, that looks valuable.
Yeah, you grab it in the
Yoink.
air. And this was JK on it.
Cool. Okay,
Yeah.
I keep rolling. Do I know anybody with those initials?
You know about those initials, no. You can't think of any simply today who have those initials.
Okay.
You know that Rackmen usually doesn't put R as his initial, it's K. So that's most of your guys' initials, if you guys kept your last name. So, there's a good chance it's one of your siblings. Oh, yeah, I'm another member of Rackman's family, our past generations. Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll just take it and keep going.
Yeah, you take it and, you hear some scampering off in the darkness and, like, echo through one of the tunnels. Again, this place, the tunnels go over the entire third floor of the mansion, so it's pretty vast, and you can't tell from where it came from, so you know how close it is. Just some scampering sounds.
Like my flashlight on, right?
Yeah.
And I'll just keep going. It's probably like a rat or something.
Yeah. You just keep going, and, you continue, and you come past this one room, which is just, you look down into it, and it's a duck room. You see a bunch of rubber ducks on the wall. You see that the couch is like yellow with like 2 rubber duckies as like the armrests. There's like a pool in the center of it with like blue like carpet around.
Bro, I found the ducky room. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, that is strange. I say to myself, and I'm just gonna like keep going.
Okay. You keep going, you come across like, another room, which is even fucking weirder, because it's like a weird disco room. You see there's like a disco ball hanging from the ceiling, some like neon like tool that like kind of like tones different colors, little mini bar, bunch of couches, and you see like along the walls like a painting of Elvis. Looks like a mural that covers the entire left wall.
This room.
Huh?
So I found Big Elvis. All right, cool. I'll just keep going.
Okay. As you go, you see there's like a shrine in front of you.
It's a what?
A shrine.
A string?
Like a very thin shrine, and you like nearly hit it. You're like an inch away from it. And as you fall it, you see it's hooked up to a double barrel shotgun.
What?
Yeah, you just rolled into a shotgun trap. Yeah, you see it's primed. The string's tied around the thing. If you would hit it, the shotgun would go off, and you would probably be cut in two right now.
I like my heart beating. I like slowly back up. And is there any way I can like use my knife to like disarm the shotgun trap?
Do you want to roll? I'll roll your intelligence.
Am I about to hear a gunshot go off?
You're like iffy whether or not you could do this. You're pretty iffy right now.
Okay,
Whether
okay,
or
like
not
like
you could-
can I is there any way I could like roll out of the way? Cause I'm like a pretty skinny guy, right? So if it
Yeah,
does
but
go
like
off, it will miss me?
there is no way. It's like this is pretty cramped.
You just hold out your arm from back, so the most it will hit is just your
Right.
hand.
You could just
So,
go around. You could like go back and take another turn. Try to go around it.
Okay.
Something's important back there.
Yeah, there's the shotgun trap right there.
Yeah, I wanna just keep a mental note on how I
It
got to
is-
how I got to the shotgun trap.
Yeah, so you don't come back to it accidentally.
Yeah.
But you're like, this is this is too much. You're like using some crazy stuff as a pickpocket. Like one time you broke into a house, it was full of chihuahuas, and let's just say that you killed like 30 chihuahuas that day. It was insane. You had to go to the ER. It was the most awkward explanation ever. But this is when it goes a little too far. This is like some like some Home Alone type danger here. So you back it up. You go back and you take another turn, and you just kind of go around the shotgun trap, and yeah, you see it just leads around the intersection.
Well, can I go to the back end of the shotgun trap?
Yeah, you just go around it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What can I go to like?
Oh, the back end, just kind of
Yeah,
like
the
avoid it entirely. Yeah, you
no,
like
I
go
mean,
around.
yeah, no. Can I go to like the back end of it so I'm behind it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're behind the shotgun trap now.
Can I disarm it safely from behind it?
Yeah, yeah. You feel way more confident now that you can disarm it safely. Oh, yeah,
Okay,
you do it.
I'll do that.
Yeah, you snip it, and yeah, it doesn't go off.
Okay, I wanna take it and see if it's loaded.
It's loaded. Yeah, with buckshot.
I'll just like kind of just like put the safety on and take it with me.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, and you notice it's been here for a while. It's like kind of dusty. So yeah,
All right.
you continue onwards. And, as you're going, you come across another room, which you see just the entire floor is like a lava lamp. Like, yeah, it's just the entire lava lamp, and it's got like red shack wallpaper, and yeah, that's it. You see there's a bunch of sugar poles everywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just keep going. Searching. Keeping an eye out for trip wires.
as you go in, you hear like a swoosh sound, and you see that you like rolled on a pressure plate, and now there's a basically gigantic like cleaver about to cut your head off.
What? Can I block it with the shotgun?
You like lift
I
up a
block-
shotgun, and like it tears into it, just like nearly cuts it in half. And it's only a few inches. You see the blade just slowly swings back.
I'm just gonna like leave the tunnels.
You don't leave the tunnels. You're just
Sawed off my shotgun even more.
it really
No, wait,
did.
wait.
Yeah.
It went backwards. Is it coming for like another swing or?
No, it's just primed again. For when something
Oh.
else activates the pressure plate.
Okay, so if I go back
It won't activate again.
and if I go forward,
It will activate again. Because
it
assuming
will
you backed
activate.
up too fast, you lifted it up.
I mean,
Yeah.
it probably pushed me back. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
You gotta
leave.
stop those double barrel now.
I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna go back where I came from.
You kind of realize that you're like, this is like really fucking dangerous. After you really got your head cleaved up, and you kind of already have shotgun barrel to lose, so you begin to back up. So you're like, this is fucked. What the fuck you mean con bullshit's up here? I don't want it. You
It's an
turn around.
adventure for another day.
Yeah, this is an adventure for another day when I have someone expendable. So you turn around, and as you're going back, you realize you lost.
Yeah, I figured. I want to try to retrace my steps, and also
Okay,
look for
retracing your steps,
tripwires and pressure plates with my flashlight
Yeah, you're like on edge now after nearly fucking dying.
and levers and
Meanwhile,
switches.
yeah, oil spills, marbles, electrified
Paint
doorknobs,
cans.
buckets of wet cement, just everything.
Yeah.
Don't forget the gas pipe.
Meanwhile,
Nails,
yeah. But yeah, as you're going back, you know, you just kind of like wander around. You're like, this is an actual maze. You pass over one room, which seems to just be an actual marijuana room. You see, there's just a ton of kush growing in there, and there's like a Bob Marley poster on the wall.
I want to try
And
to
it's just, like,
find that later.
I'll try to find out later. You're like trying
I
to
won't have to
imagine
steal
where
for
this
a
is in
while
the
after
house.
Was all that.
Like based off where you're at. Yeah, you just continue on, and
Good money right there, man.
you stop again, and because you see there's another tripwire, and you see it's like a triple shot crossbow is connected to this one.
What the fuck? Can I
And
go around?
you go around, except you like it doesn't look like you can go around from this side of the house. That'll be like a long way around. You don't see any like entrances from this side. But you see
Wait,
this one's
wait,
really
wait.
complex, and you see there's even like three bolts in the wall. You see one of them has like some old blood on it, and like another one has like the
Bro.
corpse of like a rat.
Okay, wait. So is it loaded?
So one has old blood on it. Another one has like a dead rat on it that's like impaled on it.
Okay, so it's reloaded, and that's just on it still.
It's reloaded. Yeah. But this one also looks like it has been shot off in the wall.
Okay, well I'm gonna back up. You go the long way.
Go a long way. No, you take a long way around, and you see light actually. Like down another way. Like you got really fucking lost. You were up here for like about like an hour. You'd have to imagine. You check your phone a couple times. Yeah. So you see light, and you see that's the light from the window in your dad's bedroom.
Okay, so I could leave now.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to get out.
Wait, hold on. As you're coming from the left side, and there's like a back way, a right way, and a forwards way. You see on the left side, that connected to it is like a spear.
What?
That's on a special plate.
I just want to get out.
Yeah, you go around. Yeah, you climber out of there, leaving the board down. You grab your shotgun, grab your flashlight.
I
You
want to
just catch
cover
them.
up the thing well.
Trapdoor.
You know, the
Yeah.
trapdoor well. Yeah.
You close the trapdoor. You cover it up the carpet. You make sure you did a better job than your dad did, and you do way better. You know, you're more street smart than your dad was. You know, so you make sure this stuff's well covered. So yeah, it'll be a lot harder to see it than it was for you to see it. But,
Awesomeness.
you just kind of sit on the couch without a breath. You know, your hand reached down, you feel your pants, you're like, still dry. I'm good. Oh, your heart thumps in your chest. You know, that was pretty intense right there.
Yes. Yes, it was.
You know that, you know that you should be careful about stomping around now on the floor, just in case you deactivate one of the many hidden traps apparently beneath the feet of the fourth floor constantly and above the heads of the fourth floor. You know, you think of the note to be like, I should not stomp around. I should be careful when I drop stuff.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
but yeah. So, okay. So, kind of the way, Kaden, you know. So, while Mark would do that, and Doug got lost and found weed and disco.
And death.
Kind of back to you. 3 hours time.
A second,
Yeah,
and
add booby traps. Yeah, Doug went into Nam for a few seconds.
He went through the hard stuff.
Yeah, Doug went into some Raiders of the Lost Ark type shit. But yeah, so Ben, here's to say that Mark walks out, so you just allow him to room. Where do you want to go now?
I think when I get up, I'm gonna call my wife.
Okay. Tell me about your wife, you know?
Old Susie, not very old, but I've been married to her for several years. We got one kid. My whole coping mechanism with all the events that happens here and watching his eyes burn, I just tried to get away. The moment I could, I was not cared about here, so I went and found someone who did care about me. We have a great relationship. We're great at communicating all the right things.
Play with your kid, you know? How old are they? You know, what they're like, stuff like that.
Little Tommy, he's only 5, and he loves
He loves cars, like his dad, I guess.
yeah. He likes to come and help me out in the shop. He's a great helper, and I really appreciate him all the time. I'm currently, I want to call her and talk to her. Like, should I do this?
She's like, what? She's sitting the steps of, like, the house. You know, shadowy gargoyles loom over you, like, staring down at you. You, like, kick, like, a pebble down the steps. And she's like, wait, hold on. Explain me what happened. Take it from the top, please.
So, basically, honey, my father's will, it states that whoever stays here for 1 whole year will get his inheritance.
Mm-hmm.
And,
how much is it?
if all 12 of us stay, then, it's...
Yes, 161 million.
161 million. But as more drop out, that amount will rise. Right? That's how it works?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's how it works. It's like, Jesus. That's a lot of money.
I know. And I want to do it for us and for our family, but I don't know.
Jesus.
What do you think? How should we do
What
this?
about, what about the shop, though?
I'll call up. I'll call up John, my buddy. You know
Okay.
how he helps me out there. Maybe he could run it while I'm gone, just for the year.
And what about us? I don't want to leave you for a year there. I know how much you hate that place. I know Tommy will want to see his father.
I'll talk to Lewis about coming and visiting you guys every once in a while.
No, we can go down there, honey, and live there if you want. It's summer right now, and we could start Lewis there, I guess, and he can just do the year there.
I mean, yeah. I'll talk to Lewis. I'll see what he says about it. I'll make sure it's allowed, and then of course I'd love you guys to come down here.
Okay,
I don't want to subject you to this. But thank you.
Yeah, and I don't want to subject you to being alone.
Thank you.
I know how much this place hurts you, and we'll be there, me and Tommy, for you every step of the way.
Thank you.
Every step. Okay?
Every step.
I'm going to get our bags ready. I'll let Tommy know.
All right.
He may be a little upset that he lost friends, but he'll get over it.
I hope he will. He'll meet some good friends up here. I went to school up here. It's nice.
You who was homeschooled. She's like, okay, I'll get stuff ready. You see. If not, I'll just unpack everything.
All right.
Should I call movers so we could stuff moved? Or
Yeah.
no?
I mean, we'll be going back to that home once we're out.
Okay. So we'll just keep it. Okay. Okay. I'll get a house sitter then.
Yeah, I think that'll be best. I don't want to. I want to leave the moment we can.
Okay. Okay. I'll get everything ready. And she Kate's up.
Is Lewis still here, or has he left?
Bruce is still here. He said he was gonna walk up to his office.
Yeah, I want to go find Lewis.
Go up to the 4th floor. You see Doug out to the hallway as he puts up a paper, like a piece of paper saying Doug's room, or like a little angry face at the end of it as a period. Yeah. So you continue on. Once you walk to his office and you see Mr. Lewis behind the chair. He's in a big chair, by the way. He's short, so he likes to feel tall when he sits down things.
Okay.
You see he's like walking on some papers, like clicking at his computer as he turns to look at you. He's like, oh, yes, Bob, was it?
Ben, actually.
Ben. Sorry. Just in your notes, your father has you written as Bob mostly.
Yeah, I was never his favorite.
He never spoke poorly of you.
Yeah. It was kind of like he barely acknowledged that I was there. Or, spoke with me, or... Yeah.
Well, he had you in his will. That's what's important. He acknowledged you in the end.
So, I wanted to talk to you about having my family come stay here with me.
Of course. It's allowed.
I was wondering if we could get a larger room. My boy, he can be kind of rambunctious at times.
You could take one of the larger rooms to the 3rd floor, yes.
Thank you.
On the 4th floor, the whole house is yours. All of yours. After the year's over, it'll be given to all of you and you can decide what to do with it. Whether that's sell or keep it or burn the place down. I don't care, and Rackmen isn't around to care either.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. He's like, is there anything else you want to ask me?
No.
I had a little Rackmen's business before he died and spoke to him quite often.
Do you have like a map of the layout of this place? It's been a while, and he's clearly changed rooms. So rooms up.
No,
All right.
that was something Rackman was pretty adamant about.
All right. Thank you.
It's no
For
problem.
speaking.
It says. Yeah, kind of like shelf some papers, puts them in the file. What does the missus think of it? Lewis says.
Well, we like the money. That's
That's about it.
that's about it.
I understand. I understand it, Lewis, as well. I wish you all the best of luck. Mr. Rackman was a very jolly man at times.
Oh, do you know any information about the schools nearby?
I mean, not particularly. I knew that Rackman homeschooled you all.
Yes, yes. I know.
Um, well, I could give you the school's number.
I'll just look it up. Thank you, though.
Is there anything else you would need help with?
No, that'll be it. Nice speaking with you, and I stick out my hand to shake it.
He shakes your hand, his tiny little baby hands in your hand, your big hand. It's like, well, my last question is this, I suppose. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna use your money for?
I'll probably save a lot of it for my son, and when he grows, just to get a bigger home and support my family. That's my number one goal. The whole reason I came. But if not, we're doing all right on our own. So.
Of course. Uh, but yes.
Yeah. Thank you for talking with me, Lewis. I'm gonna go pick a room.
But he's like, yes. He puts on his little top hat, his coat, perhaps it's like suitcase, and computer, his bag. Well, good luck. I'm getting out of here. My business is done. Here. I think he only hands you his card with his number on it. And they have several more on the desk. Your siblings want them. Call me if any questions.
All right. Thank you, Lewis.
A few things. There are no servants. So you all have to manage these states on your own.
All right.
There's free food though, and the Wi-Fi and electricity is free. It's all in closed socket.
All right. That's good to know.
So is the plumbing. Besides that, Rackman left nothing else besides please maintain the property a little bit. Which
Don't let it
I
go to shit.
was about to say. No, I don't think it was going to fall that too keenly. Especially after Julius grabbed Doug like that. I was about to knock his head off.
We'll just we'll hope that the building still stands by the end of the year.
Yes, I will say that the management falls, then you're pretty disqualified when it comes to getting the money. Now was a caveat of Rackman's will to ensure that none of you tried to leave out early.
I see. We have to sustain the whole 1 year.
Yes.
No ways out.
No man for no money.
Thank you.
But yes, he walks out, like walking down the steps, quickly. You see Mason's like out there. He's like, "Hey, can I talk to you?" He's like, "Oh yes, walk me talk." Mason's like, "I really want to talk about just how legal is this?" And you hear them talk about how the legality of it, And it's from what you hear, it's pretty legal. People could put caveats on this, like their wills. Mason's says that they could test it because he had brain cancer. And we said you guys could contest a will, but if you guys do, then the whole thing's a huge thing. It's illegal battle told whether he was fit of mind. You know that his blood family, also tried to contest a will and it failed. So if you guys contest it, it reopens their case as well, so they could try to get some money out of it. Of course, you guys know very little about his family. You know that they're British. You know, that's mostly his like nieces and nephews who will basically say that since they're his biological next of kin, they should get the money, and that he clearly was mentally unwell from the brain cancer. But I mean, you didn't really keep up with it too much.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what do you want to do, Kaden?
Alright, I'm gonna head up to the 3rd floor and try to find a room, and then once I find a room, I'll call my wife.
So you head up there. As you do, it's like a little Asian kid. You like run past you as he like runs out the stairs. When you trip, your sister, stop it, you little shit! Give me my phone back! And she like runs back down after him. She's like less Asian, more white, like kind of like this dory redhead. She chases after. Give me my phone back now! And then you can just hear like more laughter as he like tosses it over like across like the staircase to like his brother, to his like twin brother who like laughs as he like runs down. Both of them laugh. His sister chases after him. I mean, you could assume those are kids' kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a little chuckle. You know, I get what it's like, but
But you go up there, and as you walk in, you find a good room. Your neighbor, you actually have a neighbor, which you don't need. The house is big enough that you can get a room anywhere. You see it's Lilith. You see she's like sitting like in like the chair in the hallway, like smoking a cigarette. You see she just like rubs the cigarette into like the armrest. Piece of shit. But she sips like a glass of wine. Hey, Ben. Hi, Ben.
hey,
How are things? She says.
they're good.
You see she lights another cigarette. You can tell by the ash pile on the chair that she's got through a few. Yeah, that's good. She like takes a hit off it, blows smoke into the air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got my family coming, my wife and kid.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know he had a wife and kid.
Yeah, I
I
did.
didn't know him did either until he showed up.
You know, kind of left this place behind.
And then we all, or try to at least, she says.
Not really
This is
surprising.
this is so bullshit.
Yeah,
I don't know how you can get away with this. Chose
No.
us most of our lives, and what, he gets to do it again after he's dead? It'll be haunted by his ghost the rest of our lives.
heard Lewis talking about it. Apparently, this is all perfectly legal, and he can do this. So, this is the last she'll get of us.
I hope so.
Last.
So she goes to her room, grabbing like a sandwich from like a plate on the table next to her door, taking a bite of it. She like walks in, kicking her door shut. So yeah, I mean the room next to it is like spacious and huge. There's tons of furniture there. It's got like a living area, a little kitchen area. It's not as big as Rackman's room above stairs, but it's like sizable. It's like a small apartment. This is definitely one of the larger rooms on the 3rd floor.
I'll take this room then.
But again, there's also the kitchen on the bottom floor. So you could go for like maybe like a bigger room, but does it come with a kitchen?
I think I'm happy with this.
But yeah, you see that most all of them are like, but this one's 2 bedrooms. So
Yeah, that's perfect.
but yeah, you'll just take this one.
2 bedrooms, kitchen. What else does it have?
Yeah.
You said it's like in the living space?
Bathroom. Yeah,
bathroom.
and a living space. Yeah. The one with the large rooms. Yeah. This went for like the older kids. Like the kids who were like teenagers, nearly adults.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is basically what I already got back at home. You know. Me and my
This
wife.
is new to you.
I know.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, 2-bedroom, bath, kitchen.
What you say?
But like, this is the house I have at home. Like, not here.
Yeah.
2-bedroom, bath, kitchen, living
Exactly.
area. It's like a house. It's just a
Yeah.
house.
Well, just smaller, but yeah. So Well, yeah. So you're at the steps. I mean, you're at the steps. You're in your room. So you want to take this room, Ben?
Yeah, I want to take this room.
This room, okay. You look around and it looks nice. So yeah, you take it. You call your wife. She's like, "How's it going?" And you hear she's like busy. Tom's like, "How many pairs of socks should I pack, Mom?" "All of them, honey. That's why I gave you three. That's why I gave you 3 bags. How long could be gone? A while, honey. Mom, take my toys. Take a few, but not all of them. Okay, we'll get you some when we get there. We're gonna be a long trip. Okay." You Tom yell in the background. She's like, "But how's it going, honey?" As she's like packing quickly.
So we got the approval. You're allowed to come.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess I'll see you guys here in a little
Shortly.
while. Yep, shortly. I picked out a room for us. It's one of the larger ones.
Huh.
It's got 2 bedrooms, a bath, a kitchen, and a living
Well,
area.
I'll just wait for the next flight to come in.
Alright.
It's in the next 2 days. So I'll get our stuff packed, and in 2 days we'll be there. So come Wednesday.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Love you. How are things? How's your family? I know what you told me, they were a lot back in the day.
I love you too. It's all going really well.
She's like, yeah, but how are they treating you? How is your family treating you?
Good. Like we used to. Yeah, nothing too different. It was our father that was the main one.
How are they taking things?
Well, not everyone, no one is happy about this whole situation.
That sucks. So,
But,
did you look at the schools?
I was about to. I was going to.
Okay.
I decided I wanted to look at them when you get here with me.
Well, I hope it works out. I'm going to keep packing. I'll call you tonight.
All right, call you tonight.
She hangs up. So,
Put my phone away.
what are you gonna do? You gotta look at the schools, or do you want to do something else?
I want to wait for them to get here, so I think I'm just gonna walk around.
You gonna walk around the third floor?
I found the lemon room. I'll find something else weird.
Okay. You're walking around, and you walk in this one room where it's like just entirely flipped from how it. So you walk in, it's the bathroom, and as you walk through, the living room's the tiniest section. So it's just all been flipped. Basically, it's like a normal room, just
Okay.
reversed. Yeah. So the main room is now the bedroom. The living room is now where the bathroom would be, and the bathroom's now where the living room would be.
This is a weird room. All right. I'll look around
Yeah.
the bathroom. I'll, go in there, look around, look in the living room as well, just to see if there's anything out of the ordinary. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
a
probably
weird
out the
room.
ordinary. No. Besides just the weird layout of the room, there's nothing here that strikes you as odd.
Well, I guess keep walking.
As you're walking, you pass by Adam as he had straightened, painted. Adam's this tall guy, blonde, finely shaven, kind of little blonde hair that's kind of got some locks to it. He's wearing a gray suit with a white short. He's wiping it down. He's like, "Come on, just look nice." Oh, hey Ben, how's it going? Adam says to you.
Hey, Adam. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, as good as I can be right now. I'm just tidying things up.
Yeah.
How are things going for you?
It's going. We're going good. I'm going good. I got my family coming in Wednesday, I believe.
Your family coming. That's
Yeah,
nice.
my wife and kid.
I think Dad will be happy to hear that. Family's coming in.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite great. I'm very excited. I can't. I could not spend this year on my own.
Are you excited to be back at the house?
Yeah, yeah. It's excited's a word. A little like swallow my spit.
No, he's like, well, I'm happy to see you back. I hope you continue to stay home.
Thank you, thank you.
It's really good having everyone back here. Adam says. If you have any questions, Bo, I've been here for years, so I know the place for a while. In case you've forgotten anything, I know.
It seems like everything's changed up quite a bit.
Yeah, Dad made a lot of remodeling before the end.
Yeah. You think there was any reason, or was he just I'll do a little.
I'm sure he had. I'm sure he had his reasons. He's never felt to tell me about them particularly.
I see. I see. Did you know about his whole will thing and how he's doing it?
No, of course not. Yeah, he says. Yeah, can't leave you back.
Is it like a suspicious no? Of course not. Like he definitely did know.
It's like right there in the middle, like maybe, and maybe. It's a little bit suspicious, but maybe just the awkwardness of like his death affecting him, because he still stayed behind. So it's like a maybe for you. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't know.
Do you know if he told anybody about this? What happened and?
No, I have no idea who he told.
But you know he told somebody, or?
Huh?
You know, you said you had no idea who he told. So did he tell somebody you know of, or?
No, I have no idea who he told about this.
Yeah,
I guess the one who knew was Lewis. Like I had no idea about this, and I don't know who Dad would tell about this.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure. Well, it's gotta see with time. Maybe some people. I don't think he told anybody. Wouldn't make any sense if he did.
Yeah. I mean, I hope you can find a place not too uncomfortable.
No. I think I'll get pretty comfortable.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go look around somewhere. You know any rooms in particular I should look at?
He's a mule room of us all.
Oh, where's that at?
Down the hall. Just keep going, just all the way down till you get to the big window. Then take a right, go down that, and then take 2 lefts, and then go on the 4th store.
All right, sounds good. Thanks. I'm gonna go check that out.
Yeah, so you go to look in there, and yeah. So you roll up, and you walk in the room. You see, yeah, it's just a huge room that's covered in like pictures of your generation. You see that. Sorry, my fucking throat got a little cloggy there. The class, I mean, not the generation of 05, and you see that the dead, and it takes up most of the wall. You see it's pictures of everyone who lost their lives, and then you see the survivors. You see it's all of you, in like a row. We're at the very end of it.
Yeah, of course I am.
Yeah.
Bet he forgot that I was. I want to just
You
kind
see
of look at
Doug's
my.
name up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so Doug didn't even get his picture put up.
Wait, Doug's name is not up there, or it is up there?
It's not.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess it's something. Can I like look mine up and down, see? Yeah, check it out.
Well,
Little spot.
you look at it and you see it's a picture of you when you actually, it's just your class photo. He just cropped you out of it and stuck it there.
Yeah,
Everyone else is like pictures of them by themselves. But for you, he just cropped you out of the school class picture.
just crop me out of the class picture.
Yep.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
But all right. I want to look at all my siblings. See if there's anything neat about them.
You look at all of them and they're all pretty normal. Wait, just pictures of them, throughout the years. And yeah. But it was the most recent picture he had of them. So they're all of when you guys were younger, right before you guys the fire. As you look at, you see there's one picture that seems to be missing. It's look at the space of the dead list, right? You see that of all of you, there were 43 of you. 12 of you made it out there. And so of that, there's blah, blah, blah. There are 31 rows. There should be 31 people up here, but you only see 30. And you see at the very middle row, there's someone missing at the very end. Because it's one less than the rest.
Yeah, isn't it Doug? Or no?
So yeah, someone's missing off the mural.
All right, someone's missing on the mural.
Yeah.
And it's not Doug, who wasn't even put on there.
Yeah, it's not Doug, because you looked at the survivors. We're talking about the dead.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was just checking.
Yeah.
All right. That's weird. Can I tell anything, or is it just can I think of who it was?
You're thinking. And you try to think of. You can't think of exactly who it is, but it's you can't remember that name. But they were one of your chubbier siblings. They were blonde, kind of short hair, kind of pinkish in the face, kind of taller. Yeah. I mean, you try to think of it. You can't put a finger on the name. You can't remember it. It's all with the C, Clancy or Clarence is when you finally get it. You're oh, Clarence. Yeah. Remembering he had blue jeans, wore a green sweater all the time. And yeah.
Oh, Clarence. Why isn't Clarence up here? What was his relationship with her dad?
You remember they had a good relationship. I mean, you don't remember them being bad at all.
And
but you have a lot of trouble remembering your childhood. So.
Did he
But
leave?
yeah, you remember. No,
he
he
died. He died.
Yeah, he died. He was in the classroom when it broke down.
Huh. I guess I can ask about it later.
So, yeah. It strikes you as weird and odd.
Yeah. Well, I'll head off.
Well, you head off.
Clarence. I guess just look around, see what I find.
So, yeah, what do you want to do? As you walk out the room with pictures.
I want to look around, see what I can find.
Okay. So, You mean just like look around and spot too many interesting rooms until you reach like one room, in which you see that along the walls like a bunch of suits of like Roman armor, like that are being worn by like, mannequins. You see some like pottery. You see like a mural of like Pompeii. You see like along like the far wall, there's a bunch of paintings of like various like emperors. You see Julius Caesar, Augustus, Nero.
Okay, so it's like a Roman room.
Yeah, Roman room.
I'll walk in and I'll look around. History wasn't always my strong suit, but
Yeah. Uh-huh.
more of a
Yeah, that's. So you walk in, you don't really spot anything too particularly interesting. Yeah, I mean, you see there's a bunch of just swords hanging up, like shields and stuff. Just a bunch of old stuff from the Roman Empire.
pretty expensive. I imagine. I mean, if they're real, which I imagine
What
they
the
are.
Roman if the Roman Empire is real?
Not the Roman Empire.
What did he say?
If the shields and stuff were real, did you say there's actual shields hanging up?
Okay. But yeah. So, what? So yeah, you just look around. You don't spot anything particularly interesting. What do you want to do?
Try to look for secrets or whatnot. Try to look for something interesting.
Try to look for secret stuff.
Mhm.
You look around some more. Again, you don't notice anything too particularly interesting. And then, as you walk in, like look at the like soldier's helmet. You see that it's like polished, of course, all the armor is. We see that from the deflection. You see that there's like a little slit at like the top of the wall, top of the roof. You see very thin, like rectangular like hole in the roof.
Well, I'll turn around and look up at it.
And you can't really look into it. Yeah, it's like dark in there.
Well, I'll just head out then. I can't get to it, so I'll just head out.
Yeah, you head out.
Probably just old building,
Yeah, old building, cracks in the wall. Yeah. You head out. And we're going to cut back to, let's say Gavvin. So, Gavvin, you done it. You've undone all your stuff. You've got it all out. You're just kind of chilling on like your patio. What do you want to do?
I guess I'll. What time is it?
Yeah.
What time is it?
It is currently like 3 p.m.
3 p.m. I'm gonna go check the kitchen to see how much food we have.
You go to the kitchen, and you walk in, and you see that the main, like, kind of eating area, and then you see it's like a sidebar, you go in there, and you see there's like 8 huge fridges in like the middle, so like 2 big meat freezers, a bunch of cabinets, there's like a huge walk-in, like, fruit and vegetable closet, and you see at the very back of the room is like a staircase leads into the basement, where more food is stored for like the long term.
Alrighty.
Yeah, you guys have a huge amount of food.
Okay. Well, I guess besides that, well, we know what we're doing for dinner. I'll go see who is up and about and try to talk to some of my siblings.
Okay. As you're walking, you see Reggie and Mason. As Reggie throws like his car keys to Mason. Reggie and Mason turn to you. Reggie, taller guy, like just white button up, black pants, dress shoes. He's like pulled over his like gray coat as he wipes the glasses with like a hand cloth. Mason's wearing his army jacket and like cargo jeans. And they look towards you. We're gonna go get some KFC, man.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you want? We'll bring some back with it, I have somebody throw around, and she's like, yeah, I do too. I'm hungry for some fried chicken.
I mean, I can go for some of their mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes? Okay.
Yeah. KFC mashed potatoes always sound good.
Reggie's like, you want some drink? You want a drink with that? Or?
Nah, well, I'm pretty fine. There's actually quite a bit in the kitchen.
Yeah, we know. I just want some KFC, Reggie says. Mason's like, yeah, I agree.
I know I have somewhere around here is my.
Huh? Somewhere around here is what?
It's like somewhere around here is my stash of soda that I would hide from Dad that I know's in here. Just gotta remember where I put it.
18 years old, Gavin.
When it's in a can, it's gonna be fine.
But yeah. So they're like, well, good luck with that. Wish you the best. And Mason's like, yeah, good luck. Reggie's like, this is some bullshit, by the way. In fact, we're stuck here next year.
Yeah, it's
Mason,
definitely not a
I'm
fun
not
part
gonna
of
play around
Dad's
too much.
will.
Like, I don't think you should either, Reggie. The more you beat yourself, the more you piss yourself off about, the worse it's gonna be. We're here for a year, Mason says. Unless you want to lose out on the money, then there's nothing we can do about it. And Reggie turns to you. He's like, how do you feel?
Well, I wanted to get the mansion anyway, so it didn't change much. So I didn't want it to live in it. I was gonna try to run my new company I want to create here.
Mason's like, yeah.
I'm not sure what everybody else would want to do with it, but I know we all get to decide what to do with it after the year's over.
Mason's like, I don't know. I'd like living here.
It's definitely large. I give it that. Seems smaller than when we were kids.
Huh?
It seems a lot smaller than when we were kids.
Yeah, Reggie's like, I don't know. I guess probably just sell the place. That's where my vote's gonna go. Pawn off a few million to some rich guy from New York. Give him a summer house. Mason's like, that works for me too. No one be rude. Mason means says to you, baby. He's like, yo.
Nah, I get it. Everybody has their own different things they want to do with it.
Reggie's like, I bet. That's probably what everyone wants to fucking do with it.
Yeah, it's just...
You just get this place out the family tree. Adon probably wants to keep it too, Mason says. Reggie's like, you think so? No way, yeah, he's the ass kisser. The asshole knows still held their Browns apart from Dad. Be nice, Mason says. How could I be nice? The guy ditched all this with Dad.
I mean, he did get to live in the mansion for a couple of years. I think that was his main goal. He probably just didn't, like, change too much, you know?
Or just live in the mansion, you think? Mason said.
I mean, imagine, right? Your entire life, you're raised in the mansion, all you really know is this. As soon as you're old enough, it's either leave and try to go into the real world, enjoying life that our dad would provide, because at least we would get, you know, lots of food and stuff. Well, times.
Reggie's like, his diss track was fucking ridiculous. I'm a good author. Mason's like, are you still thinking about that? Yeah, guys, show me.
You're still thinking about... Bro, I'm still upset, bro. Fucking bro dissed me. I'm actually kind of... You know how hard it was to get a fucking Elden Ring to design for... It's not easy.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking impressive. I don't know. It's a bit wacky. But I think he probably just wants us here just that way he can think that we're a great family. Even in his death.
No, I don't even give a shame at this point, Mason says. Which is like, yeah, I don't think half the fucking siblings care about each other anymore. Yeah. Let's be able to call us siblings too. I'll say this for it.
It is what it is.
What else you get figure out anything from down?
Nah. I'll let my turn.
We'll be back like 5, they say. Yeah. So, quick 5-minute tour, Maiden. What do you want to do?
What do I want to do?
Yeah, for the next 4 minutes. What do you want to do? What do you leave? Where do you want to leave your guy off at? You know.
I would like to leave my guy pondering about what the fuck just happened
Yeah,
and
where's
why
Ben
the
gonna end
traps
at?
are out there. Yeah, so that's basically it. Just
My guy's thinking, what's down there, and what's up with this ring?
Exactly. But what about Ben? Where's Ben at? What's he gonna end off at? Just still walking around looking for stuff? Kid?
I'm gonna head back to my room to get a shopping list for me and for my family. I want to figure out what to
Okay.
get before they get here. I want to surprise them.
To make life easier.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there, like writing down what he should think about doing. And, what's Mark gonna do? As he walks through from Mason and Reggie, as they hop in Mason's car. And they wave you goodbye as they speed down the driveway. What does Mark want to do? Just standing there, waiting him out? Is that where Mark is?
I'm probably gonna go around, kind of tidy up the place, maybe clean up some of the messes that my siblings made when they fucking threw shit.
You go to the meeting room, you can take things up. But yeah, so God questions,
Let's see.
Got nothing.
I got nothing, but I'm sure Aiden has some.
What happened? How did the ring get down there with the sweater and all that?
Get down there. Well, the person wearing the green sweater had it, and they went down there, and then one of the traps got him.
That makes sense.
Huh?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
How many people have died in there?
It's a good question.
Better yet, how did our dad not get sued when just random people went missing?
I don't know. Yeah, that's another good question because, think about it. They would have to, how did no one know someone missing? It's there would have to be some kind of confusion, going on, but who would be there at the time? And you found that green soil all torn up with the rain.
Where'd the body go, bro?
For real.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe your dad went down there.
Wounds.
Maybe your dad went down there and grabbed it.
But why is the sweater just there with the ring?
I don't know. That's another good question. Maybe he left it there. Maybe something else found it.
Maybe that kid was the blob monster.
The what?
Maybe that kid was the flesh monster.
Oh, Clarence, your brother? You think?
No, the guy with the green sweater.
So it's a guy.
I don't know. I'm just gonna say fucking something.
He's just assuming the gender. But yeah. But I mean, yeah. I mean, how do you guys like the episode? How do you guys feel about it?
Like the
pretty
episode a
good.
lot. Went very well. Yeah.
How do you like your little adventure, Aiden? And the tunnels.
It was something, to be honest. That shit was scary.
Yeah. While you're navigating the tunnels, your brother Ben navigates your father's schizophrenic architecture and room design.
Goes from a monument to us, to lemons, to Romans, to
Kind of right. The monument to us, the Romans, to live it.
fun, crazy shit.
Yeah. But yeah, meanwhile, Mark navigates how the fuck he's gonna get his stuff here. Yeah. The vast majority of the siblings are doing that right now, yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going to end the episode off. If you guys have watched all the way through, thank you. I'll say that I'm proud of how the first two videos done. You guys have done a great job supporting us, and you guys keep at it, I will keep pumping this stuff out, But how big or small our fan base may be, we'll be here for you guys. You guys got anything to say to the fans, to the viewers?
Well, thank you all for coming and watching. Very happy. Hope you guys enjoyed the second episode of House of the Red Door.
Yeah.
I love Michael.
Comment your favorite character in the description.
Exactly.
And
Boost
Yeah.
one of our egos.
Well, that's all it's gonna be, folks. Goodbye, good night.